Hi, this is Roy, and I want to welcome you to the detox portion of your program. This is a very vital, important part of the program. Typically, we begin the detox after somebody has been on the elimination diet for anywhere from 2 to about 4 weeks. And what we're trying to do with that is get rid of a lot of the bad foods that can cause reactions and then move into the detox portion to help you recuperate some of the function in the liver and the intestines from all the bad foods and complications in the past. And what will be happening, you'll be receiving a packet of information talking about the Detox 360 through the email, and this is what I will be going through today. In addition, you'll be getting a program from me that sends you information almost on a daily basis about the detox program with recipes, why to do it, what's going on, just to kind of keep it in front of your face and to give you some daily help. So we're going to be giving you lots of help. It's really not that difficult, but it is extremely important to go through the program and go through the program well. Typically, we have toxicity from two different sources. One is internal and one is external. With the external toxicity results from environmental exposure, while internal toxicity occurs not only from the production of metabolic waste from the body's biochemical processes, but also hurtful toxic emotions and emotional memories that are stored in the psyche, which can undermine our health also. The 360 program is especially developed to give support in 4 key areas. With these goals being, number one, dietary support of the body's detox process, with an emphasis on whole foods and elimination of known dietary triggers. Then there's the lifestyle practices which support detox. And then there's the elimination of toxins through stimulation of excretory organs and also support of the liver detox pathways. This is a 4-week program that you'll be embarking on, but really the active part is the first 3 weeks. And I just mentioned these goals a while ago: dietary support of the body's detox processes, lifestyle practices, elimination of toxins through stimulation of excretory organs, and support of the liver detox pathways. So what happens on the program with detox? Well, listed here for week 1, we're asking that there be no fried foods, and this is a big no-no, no fried foods. We ask that you cut down on alcohol, caffeine. If you can, eliminate it completely, which is even better. Drink at least 2 quarts of water daily. One of the teachings right now is you take your weight, divide it in half, and that's how many ounces a day. So a 200-pound man needs to drink at least 100 ounces of water a day, or a 130-pound woman drinks 65 ounces of water a day. And then we ask that you make an oil change, and the oil change being to use olive oil on things like salads. And for cooking, use coconut oil. We ask that you do not use olive oil for your frying, or of course there shouldn't be any frying, but for cooking, because the olive oil denatures at high temperatures. Coconut oil is much better for this. We ask that you eat breakfast daily and have proteins with your breakfast. And good sources of proteins are the eggs, chicken, turkey, or fish. Some people say, some of this is really not breakfast food, and another way to think about this is change breakfast to the number 1 meal of the day, the first meal of the day. And when you get rid of the connotation of breakfast, then you can have really anything you want to eat. We ask that you, during detox, avoid all legumes, grains, nightshade vegetables. These are things such as tomatoes, eggplants, dairy of all sorts. This is butter, cheese, ice cream, milk, alcohol, caffeine, sodas, and chocolate. And then you'll have your Clearvite that you take on a daily basis as and you can mix this in almond milk or coconut milk. I'm lazy. I mix it in just plain water. My wife can't stand that, but it's okay with me. But have at least one of these a day. And we ask that you have a green salad on a daily basis. Mixed greens are great. And at least have one more snack a day, which could consist of fruit or veggies of some sort. And then follow the lifestyle guidelines. And some of these lifestyle guidelines are here. Number 1, take time out for lunch every day. You don't have to work through lunch. Take time off, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, go rest somewhere. We ask that you get at least 7 hours of sleep nightly. And then start getting in the practice of reading labels on all your foods, whether it's a box or a can or a carton of something. Of course, we do teach really food should not come out of a box. You should have more food in your refrigerator than you do in the pantry at home. Week 2 of the program, if you couldn't eliminate alcohol and caffeine in week 1, here's where we do ask that you eliminate it, and all sodas too. Again, you're avoiding things such as grains, beans, legumes, the nightshades, again, which are tomatoes and eggplants. Nuts and seeds now, along with dairy, chocolate, and eggs, we're taking these away for a while. Herbal teas are great to drink. Teas such as chamomile or dandelion root or any other caffeine-free teas are fine. Again, you need at least 2 quarts of water, and you're having 1 Clearvite smoothie a day. And again, having 2 snacks daily, and you may add protein to this, particularly if you find that your blood sugars go low for those people who monitor your sugars. And good protein would be something like chicken or turkey or fish. We ask that you have 2 meals of organic protein on a daily basis during this time period, either chicken, fish, or turkey. And if you'll note, beef is out at this point. We will add beef back in down the road, but it is out. There's no limitation on how many fresh vegetables you have in a day, more the better, and 2 to 3 servings of fruit a day. Now with the fruit, remember, go back to your notebook, and some fruits have high fructose, some have lower fructose, and basically those fruits in the upper part of the chart above the horizontal black line are all great to have during this time period. And a big difference again, one of the email programs you'll be getting from us talks about during week 2 and 3 there being no animal protein. With what we're following now with this Detox 360 diet is animal protein is fine. And like this week here on week 2, you're supposed to have 2 meals with animal protein or organic protein. So disregard the one that you'll be getting that comes on a daily basis. Follow this one here, and you'll even like this one here better because it's much easier and people feel better with it. Some lifestyle guidelines to begin in week 2. Take time to relax and rest. Life doesn't have to be going at 100 miles an hour 8 days a week. Cleansing baths are very good. Add some Epsom salt or sea salts to the hot water and just soak in it a couple of times a week. And if you haven't access to a sauna, even better. What I'm trying to do here with the sauna is to get you to sweat. Exercise is very good. It's important to sweat daily. If you have one of the exfoliating brushes, use that over your skin to get rid of a lot of the dead skin and become active. If you're not active now, start and just do as little as even just walking 10 to 15 minutes a day. But become active. Motion is very important on helping you to detox. During week 3, we follow the same recommendations as week 2, but here we're limiting the animal protein to just 1 meal a day rather than 2 meals a day. And this is where it's hard on the diet that you're going to be getting information on a daily basis through the email, through our office. And I'm saying don't follow that, follow this recommendation. It is confusing and I'm sorry, but with this week, you have animal protein, just 1 meal a day. And again, that can be turkey, fish, chicken. Again, staying away from any beef at this point. If you have access to some game meat, you can have that during this week. And now I want you to be drinking 2 shakes of the Clearvite daily. And these can be as meal substitutes or in addition to what you're eating. Again, you're following the recommendations about the vegetables throughout the day and the snacks throughout the day and the lifestyle recommendations. Week 4, you're basically just following the same thing as week 3. No big changes. Now we're going to start beginning to ease back into the regular foods or the foods that we took away from you during the elimination part of the diet and from the detox diet. And this is where we want to start getting with you on a visit individually to kind of go over this and how to reincorporate these foods back into your diet. Here is a picture of a page that you're going to be getting from us, and basically it sums up everything I just said about how often to take the Clearvite. It also goes over how often to take the Metacrin DX, the Nourish Greens. Both of these are supplements that you can mix in water, and the recommendation are as listed in the middle of the page. And then at the bottom of the page, the homeopathic drainage, you'll have these 3 little bottles using homeopathic remedies. One is addressed for the liver, one is for the kidney, and one is for the lymphatics. and just follow the directions on the dropper and how to use this stuff. It's important when you begin the detox program is set some goals for yourself and write these goals down and be very specific. And they're not, don't have to be really fancy goals, but just something as simple as what I gave you examples here, like faithfully keep track of my diet for just 4 weeks, or enthusiastically follow the program, totally commit myself to the program, or plan ahead so I can do this program. During this time, we really not very lenient on falling off the wagon, because it really is important to do the whole detox and get it right so that you don't have to repeat it. You know, we say detox is our legacy, and that's because we really live in a world full of toxins, and never before in human history have we been exposed to such a high level of toxins. The air we breathe, the chemicals in our foods, and the release of chemicals in our homes and workplaces all add to this toxic load. So toxicity is around us on a daily basis, and this is why we need to detox. Now, some of the symptoms of toxicity, and this is what I want you to watch for over the next several weeks to see what of these go away with you. But headaches or migraines, things such as brain fog, constipation. Some people have a bitter or metallic taste in their mouth. This should go away. Digestive discomfort, bloating, lots of gas, increase or excessive mucus. And this is mucus in the nose, mucus in the mouth, mucus from the GI tract. Things such as gas, bloating. People have had joint muscle aches resolve on the elimination diet and the detox diet. Watch your concentration. This should get better. Some people have chronic tinnitus or ringing in the ears. This can improve also. Skin rashes can resolve. Some people have a strong body odor or bad breath, and this will resolve. And other people have difficulty with weight gain, and all of a sudden you start losing weight and feeling better. So these are some of the things I want you to watch for over the next few weeks. And some of the health issues associated with toxicity that can improve simply by going through a detox program are what listed here. Things like arthritis, both rheumatoid arthritis and osteoarthritis. Chronic fatigue can improve, fibromyalgia, symptoms of a leaky gut. People with multiple chemical sensitivities can feel better. And again, like I mentioned a while ago, some people who are overweight may start losing weight now that they've detoxed. Now, detoxification is primarily in the liver, which has the main job along with the immune system. The liver accomplishes this by turning these harmful toxins into water-soluble intermediate chemicals. Then through different metabolic pathways in the body, according to the type of toxin, whether it's amino acid or sulfur or other natural substance, they get bound to toxins so that they can be eliminated. And if they're not released, these are recirculated as new toxins and can sometimes be even more toxic than the original substance. It's not only toxins that are broken down, but also hormones, along with natural waste products, medications, and fat-soluble vitamins that we take. Things that help you detoxify these are things such as cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, artichokes, onions, garlic, and eggs. Vitamin B6 can help, which is found in the avocado. Zinc can help, and of course protein, particularly fish and poultry. And as these toxins are being eliminated, free radicals are also produced, and these also have to be cleared out of the system. And these antioxidants can disarm these harmful oxidants. Therefore, it's really important to eat a variety of very colored foods, vegetables that contain the compounds involved in the antioxidant process on a daily basis, particularly during this time period of detoxifying. And effective elimination is also another important factor in detoxification. It's through our urine and bowel movements that these harmful substances are eliminated. So therefore, we've got to have a good amount of fiber and hydrating with purified water every day, which will help assist in the elimination process. And fiber is found in foods such as vegetables and fruits, so consuming at least 25 grams of fiber every day will greatly improve your detoxification. filtering out chlorine and the typical chemicals found in the water supply is important, so it's important to drink pure water. And some of the measures you can do to help improve your detoxification are listed here. Number one, limit exposure to harmful chemicals, whether these be cleaning agents or things as gasoline. It's asked that you clean your home with natural cleaning agents rather than the store-bought agents. If you can, get an air purifier in your house or at least bedroom. Have a water purifier or drink bottled water. At home, we use a water purifier because it's just cheaper than buying the bottled water. Eat wholesome organic foods, and if you can't afford the organic foods, farmer markets are great to go to. And again, remember back in your workbook, they had the Clean 15, where the organic is not that important, and then the Dirty Dozen of the vegetables, where organic is extremely important. Maintenance of your air conditioner and heater on an annual basis is very important. Having a balanced diet of the food groups, and if you've not gotten it from me, I do have a form that has a rainbow color of foods that are very important to eat. And do not cook or fry foods in a non-stick pan coated with chemicals such as Teflon, because these chemicals get into our food sources and cause a lot of problems. And then, of course, eating liver-enhancing foods and kidney-enhancing foods, and these include beets, artichokes, dandelions, greens, leafy green vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, and fermented foods. So I think this is the last slide here. Important that you just kind of go slow with yourself. Look at this. If you have questions, email me, or you can text me anytime, or you call the office. Our phone number is down below here. And again, the important thing, you're going to see a discrepancy. The big packet you get from Alyssa email is to have protein, animal protein with all meals. You'll be getting one information from me that says week, I think it's day 8 through 14, there's no animal protein. That's the one you disregard. And also importantly, we want to see it kind of towards the end of the detox phase, because it's that time we want to sit down with you and find out what foods you're really missing, and to figure out how to reincorporate those foods that you're missing back into your diet. So enjoy this part. Not hard, it's not pleasant, it's doable, and I promise you, once you do get past this detox, you're through the hardest part of your wellness program. It's a piece of cake after this. So enjoy, and we'll see you on the other side.